So in today's session, you're going to learn one more interesting application of a LED flashlight, or we may call it as an emergency flashlight, where this flashlight it will help on the dark spaces of a room. So it means that when the light is on, the flashlight will be off. So when the light is off, the flashlight will automatically on in our mobile application. So where it could be help in the dark basis, this process is very simple, where we are going to use the extension to inbuild or use in this designing part. For this I'm just going to use an link. This is puravidaapps.com. Under this, just scroll down. You can notice download Typhon flashlight extension of AIX file. So we need to download this particular file in the respective destination. So once it is done, in this sense, we can go for our designing part and we can make a designing and we can see the execution. So I have already created my file name as LED flashlight, and I'm on the designing part, where I'm going to use my initial layout of horizontal arrangement, and maybe the height and the width. So if required, you can change the background color. Next, I am going to insert the label, where this label it mentions whether the flashlight is on or off. So I'm going under the user interface. I'm going to choose this option and changing as flashlight. So now I'm making this background color to be light gray, and the font size is increased, and if required you can make the alignment to be center, and this is also to be the center. Next, I am going to insert the extensions which I have already downloaded. So extension, I'm using the import extension. So choosing the file. So I'm just importing. So now I am going to drag and place on the designing part, where it will act like a non-visible component. So next I required one more sensor, where this sensor is nothing but under the sensor I need to choose light sensor. This is nothing but where it makes a light to be on or off. So again I'm just dragging and placing on the designing part. So almost my designing part of is over. Now I am going to create the block for this. So in the block basis, I am just going for the light sensor, where it have to first detect. So when the light is on, what condition have to be processed? When the light is off, what condition need to be accessed? For this, I am just going to use this block. So the light change. Since it have a two set of condition, one is light is on and another one is light is off. Whereas I'm using the control under this, I'm choosing this if then option. Maybe I'm going to add one more condition. Since it follows two conditions, I'm using the else in the if else statement. So now I'm going to under the if, I'm going to check the condition, where the condition it should follow the operation basis. For this I'm just placing over here, and I'm making get lux. It nothing but it return the value of the variable. So I'm just placing over here, where it checks the value. So maybe I'm choosing as greater than or equal to If the value is greater than or equal to 1, that is greater than or equal to lux, that is light emission basis, then the light will be off. Okay, that is what the condition will be placing over here. So maybe for this I need to fill something, and I'm using the math. Under the math I'm placing here, and I'm changing the value as 1. So if the lux value is greater than 1, then the light should be off. Okay, else the light should be on. So I'm just duplicating this thing. Maybe I can delete this, and I'm making this to be on. So it should be reflect on my label. So where my label I'm going to choose as set label, and this could be the text, where it should add the text of, so the flashlight should be on. So I'm just duplicating this thing and fitting over here, where in this case the flashlight will be off. So now the block is over. Let me check the output. So I'm just moving for my Xenia platform, where I'm clicking the flash button. So my flashlight is on. So I'm just clicking the off button. Now my flash is off.